next. Daniel Hudson, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:15.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is right there, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Wow.
Here comes the first pitch.
Soto.
Nope. That's inside.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Todd.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here it comes.
Look out, 1-1.
Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract. To expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And that one is gone! It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Andres Jimenez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the
So
shortstop.
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. So now it'll be the 4-hole
Leading
hitter,
off
Eric
for the
Thames.
Nationals,
He's set to lead
the
off the
first
home
baseman,
half of the second.
Eric Thames.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point. That's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Nunez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Rick Porter.
Leading off with the net.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready on 0 and 2.
Inside, ball 1.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Nope. 3-0.
No strike.
And the pitch. It's popped up out towards short right field. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Castro's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And that's the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump.
Smart
Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Daniel Hudson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton.
The right field.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Cespedes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Cespedes is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ramos leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. They get the force at the plate, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is Victor Robles digging in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames. Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2-2 count.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
Ready
2.
for another chance? Dominic Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Robles is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number
Digging
10.
in to try it again. Justin Upton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Center fielder, number 3.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 13.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Howie Kendrick will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Trey Turner will be next, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 7.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Thames behind 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. Robles rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings. Joe Ross takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington.
So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Step in, Michael Taylor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Brad Brock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Brad Brock.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Adam Eaton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Roenis Elias is on. To pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Roenis.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder Michael Conforto. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ahmed Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ahmed Rosario.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The average to start things out at .324. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ahmed Rosario is the second out in the 7th inning. Pete Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Alonso.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That's
Ahmed Rosario will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Jeurys Familia is into the ball game as part of that double switch, as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Pete Alonso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
here now is
22.
Juan Soto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Soto.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames, lifetime against Familia. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate,
14.
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
A ball and a strike. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Michael Taylor would be next. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So Will Harris. And as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up. And there's the first out. Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. McNeil, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. First delivery to him on the way. And Upton a bit early on this one as this is hit well, but well fouled down the left field line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Leading up for the
Rounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kurt Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. O'Day, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Andrew Stevenson will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Ball one to start the at-bat. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They still lead it 6-3. Wander Suero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Wander Suero.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground near home. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Brandon Nimmo will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9.
Throw over to first.
Brandon
Don't want to forget about it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Todd Frazier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. At the plate now, Michael Conforto.
Outside, that's
As
the
he'll take a look at ball one. Second and third here, one man out. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Strike called, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. J.D. Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes 5 now as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Ryan Harper has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Ryan Harper.
Pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. To the plate now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing shortstop.
So the Nats lineup
Number
turns
20.
over, and to the plate,
JD.
Trey Turner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Robinson Chirinos will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number
Juan
22.
Soto to the plate now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Hit back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Up 3 down for Washington. This game remains tied at 6.
Leading off for the Mets.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Edwin Diaz. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now
ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Eric Thames. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Michael Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The New York Mets used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.